Hey everyone, welcome back. So today, before I begin, I would like to show you a website which is Ko.ai. It is an AI agent marketplace. Now, in this website, you could easily go and see that they have provided you agents for different use cases. So if I let's say scroll down and see that they have agents for HR, for IT, for sales, right? The good part is that if I just go and search for Ko.ai funding, you will see that how it has raised a total fund of 234 million over 7 funding rounds, with the latest being 150 million Series D round in January 24. So you can just think that how big of a market it is where you can create your agents and then sell the same. So welcome back to my YouTube channel, everyone. Now today we are going to build a AI agent marketplace. Now the same is very similar to the one which you have seen in the intro, and you must have seen that what is the overall scope of such overall websites. Now we will be building and launching our AI agent SaaS. So I have not launched it, but yes, we will be launching the same, which is going to look something like this. The best part is that we are going to do everything without even writing a single line of code, right? So first, let's see that, okay, what is the overall benefit? Now, here I have written some of the companies. So Kovo AI, Ema, Super AGI, Lovable as well, which we are going to use today. Sierra, Harvey, Cursor, and Hippocratic AI. So the idea behind these companies and rather many companies which are working today are that they are building awesome and production grade AI agents, which then they are selling and earning in millions. We are also going to create a similar marketplace, which over time we can of course make a lot better with different local use cases and sell to everyone around us. So for that, everyone, let us now get started. Along the way, we will cover about the architecture as well as some new updates which have been there in the N10 and how we will be using the same with Lovable. So let's get started. So let us now try to understand the architecture, everyone, and let's just first see that what was the traditional way of building something like this. Now, if we were building the same traditionally, we should be having lots of experience in the backend part where we will have to write lots of code, connect with DBs, maybe create and connect with AI or agents. Then once the backend part is completed, once we are able to somehow write the very complex and scalable code for backend, then we will be writing a front end part where the whole tech stack is HTML, CSS, rather completely different. And then we make sure that the same is also very beautified, maybe with React or Next.js and something. So the overall end user can use the same and get a very good experience. And then finally, something which not a lot of people cover, we have to make sure that we give it a domain. So maybe let's say something like hireagents.ai, hireagents.ai, or let's say MyAIProduct.live, right? Because we will be making it live. The idea is that this is the full overall way of making a product or a website. Now, the same is something which you will also follow if you are, let's say, creating or starting your own agency, because your client, he will not be having any problem or he will not be concerned with how many, let's say, how complex of a code you have written with backend. How is your front end very complex? He just need a good experience with the domain. So we are going to see each and everything today. Now, along with that, let's see the new architecture and why AI has made everything so easy for us. In the new architecture, everyone, now we all know and we have seen again these multiple different marketplaces, right? And of course, how much funding they are getting. So see, there are again multiple websites, right? So this one is again supported by Microsoft for startups, where you can hire so many of these agents. Now, I have covered and multiple times on my channel as well that how can you create these agents from scratch. So let's say if I just show you, there are different agents which we have created. So let's say this is a Gmail template agent which can help you to send email to a, let's say, ID which you provided. And similarly, we can create multiple agents, be it travel, research, calendar, etc. So the best part is that anytime you can create multiple of these agents and it can act as your overall backend layer. So if you want to, let's say, have a backend layer where your agents, AI, and everything is getting created, that is something which N10 can very easily handle, right? So we are done with the backend part very nicely. Now the next is something known as Lovable, which I'm pretty sure that all of you must have heard. And Lovable is also in a way just giving you an agent to create website, and they did 100 billion ARR, right? The revenue of 100 million. This can be very nicely used to create a front end, right? Now, to connect backend and front end, N10 has launched a very good feature recently. So, if I just show you the announcement page, N10 has made sure that now it is giving the MCP way, right? So, I guess this is the, yeah. I guess this was a different page, but yes, the thing which N10 has provided everyone is that now you could make sure that you can provide MCP access to your, let's say, front end tools or any other tool, so that any app, right? So be it Lovable or anything, they can easily access your workflows. So I would like to first show you a quick demo of this so that everything is understood. And then we will see that, okay, why the same is so powerful, right? And yes, once you have then created all the agents, then we will be making sure that via a domain, right, we are able to make the same live. So we are going to use the domain, let's say MyAIProduct.live. And on this domain, then everyone will be able to see what you have created. So for the same everyone, we will be using Hostinger. So I would like to show because Hostinger is running a overall Black Friday sale, and thanks for them for sponsoring the video as well, in which they are providing you everything you will need for web hosting at a very good price. Now let's say if you go on their premium offering, and please make sure that you use my link, so hostinger.com/n/Mayank30, and when you visit the same, you will be getting the overall Black Friday deal. In this, let's say if you select the premium plan, right, you will be able to get 45 months, or rather, no, sorry, 51 months. Okay, so 48 months plus 3 months extra at an awesome price of this. And you can even apply my coupon code Mayank30 and get it for more cheaper. So it is just 90 rupees per month. Now, if you are someone who is genuinely interested in building AI related products, as well as maybe let's say start your own agency, then that is genuinely a very good offering. I personally also use Hostinger because I feel that the best feature they have is their flat pricing, something which is a little bit difficult to understand in AWS and other clouds. So though they also have their advantages, but the flat pricing is something which I'm very much like, let's say, tension free with Hostinger, and I could surely recommend you this because I am using it as well for my own agency as well, right? So whenever I have any clients, I made sure that I am just providing them all of the hosting as well as the VPS services via Hostinger because there is a flat pricing, right? So yeah, with that, please make sure that you see more in the description. You can also select, let's say, 12 months, and then as well, I guess you can use Mayank10 as a coupon code and you will be getting further discount. So I will make sure to enlist everything in the description. Now let's move forward, and this is from where we will be getting the domain, everyone, right? So now let me close this and let's start building. Now, the very first thing which we are going to see is that how can we use this latest feature of N10, which is the MCP access. So for this, all you have to do, just go to your N10, right? In here, go to MCP access, right? And copy this URL. Once you have copied this URL, go to your Lovable. Now, the best part is that Lovable has recently also opened their integration. So if I go on integration, you will see N10 integration, right? So I could just manage it and maybe reconnect it for you. So let me disconnect it because I have already connected. Now just go to N10, copy the same and connect and add this. So pretty simple. You can just add server now. And once you have done this, then Lovable will be having access to all your different workflows and agents which you have created. So for example, I would like to show you a demo. Let me allow this quickly. And again, it will just open another website for the authentication. So now we are connected. And say I have created a very basic kind of my answer agent. Okay, so all it does is that you can hit this agent and it can give you the answer. So let's say if I ask it, hi, then it will just reply to me. Then let's say who is, 1 minute, yeah, who is Virat Kohli? Let me ask this question. Then it will just maybe search the table if required and give me the answer. So that is how it is working, everyone. Now it just gave me the answer. I could just ask for, let's say, AI latest news. Then it will be able to use this tool as well overall, right? So to get the answer, as we are able to see. Now, what I will do is I can create multiple search agent in my N10, which can power my backend. We will make sure that Lovable is able to access that. So let's see the same in action. Let's go to Lovable and close this. Ask it that use N10 MCP integration to get my agents. I have a my answer agent. Make sure to give me a chat interface so I could connect, and talk with that. Now, earlier you have to make sure that, okay, you are providing it the overall webhook or some way to connect. Now, this, because of this MCP connection, you don't have to worry about anything. Lovable will be able to get all the details. Just one thing, you have to make sure that you provide some details or description which Lovable can use to understand about the agent. So I've written my agent, help answer query related to web search or general. Send a post call with key chat input so it can work on query by searching the web. The answer is in the key output key. So I have provided it a overall webhook. This webhook, it is having the URL, it is a post call. And in this post call, I just expect that I will be getting a chat input. Something like, if you do understand the API, something like this. So I could make a call with a chat input. Rather, I could just try to show that as well. Let me just execute the workflow. And if I do make a call via Postman here, so see, send, then it will just hit because of the webhook. So I just don't have to now do anything. See, this is working, right? Lovable will make sure that it has everything. So let it just allow this, right? So I've just allowed that, okay, you can search for my workflows. Then it will try to work it out that yes, it is able to get all of my different workflows. So see, found your my answer agent. I can allow it again so that now it understand and go deep into it, right? So a very awesome feature which I believe all of you should know. Now, meanwhile, it creates the same. I will like to show you that how I have created more agents as well, right? Which we will be using. And you have to make sure that you make your workflow active and provide this overall available in MCP so that not all of your agents are directly available, right? So an awesome security feature as well here. Let me save this and let's see what Lovable has built, or is it still building it? So yeah, seems like it is still building. So let's come back once it has built the same. So yeah, as we can see everyone, it has built a very good overall UI. Now I could just maybe send a hi to test it out, right? Just make sure that your overall workflow is active. Now, when I send it a message, hi, let's see how it will reply. Hopefully, it must have taken up that, okay, it has to work on these things. So now let's say, who is Virat Kohli? I can just ask this question and it will just try to search and give me the answer. We can go on executions to see that, yes, everything is working. So this is the latest execution, right, everyone? And yeah, we see that how the tool was used. If I see the overall webhook, I did get who is Virat Kohli, and here I'm getting the answer. So very easily now you are able to join these things. And since the same is very easy, like the way you see right in front of you, what you can do, and rather what I have done everyone beforehand. So let me go to lovable.dev. I created similarly a project. So let me show you that. Yeah, Agent Nexus. So in here as well, what I have done, and I would like to show you quickly. So let's say paste online text. And again, you can just easily get this prompt. I will be sharing the same with you. So this is the whole prompt which I gave it. Again, here is all the multiple details so that it can connect to my init. Make sure that it is able to understand what are the different overall agents present for it, right? Get the webhook condition, everything. So let me show you quickly. Let's say if I go here and if I go to Canvas, then in here I can go to Gmail template. Yeah, let it load and see. I just provided the same details. A workflow which can send, delete, reply email, provided all the details. And I think it got the key as well, but let me add. Send a webhook request with with chat input key, and the answer is in output key, right? Now I have also made sure that the same is accessible via your MCP, right? So that Lovable can access it. Similarly, there is another agent which I have created, which is your travel agent. Here as well, the same is active. I provided a very good description. Post request with key chat input, replies in the key output. And after that, what Lovable did was, now I made sure that my overall prompt is very good here, right? So please make sure that you provided all the things which is required. And I would like to show you maybe this in a from its UI. So let me just update it and copy this URL which Lovable is giving us, right? So myAIHub.lovable. Let me copy the same. And of course, we will see that how can we also make it live with Hostinger. So no worries. It is doing it. Yeah, great. So now I can go here, everyone. My bad. 1 minute. Yeah. So my AI hub, lovable.app. And in front of you will be a product which you can generally send. See, your AI workflows instantly. Now in here again, we have the travel agent, Gmail template writer, LinkedIn, WhatsApp business agent, research agent, and I could just see all the other agents as well, right? So see all the different agents you can create, and then you can directly sell out the same. So that is the whole idea. Now along, I can just browse any like browse all agent. Then I could just ask it if let's say my customers required some particular agent, right? The best part is that if you hold on to an industry, like let's say you have the social media industry, right, where you are handling all the meta related apps, so WhatsApp marketing, WhatsApp CRM, Instagram, let's say DM automation. That are the kind of apps which you can create, right? Now let's for the timing just check out this travel agent, okay, travel planning agent. Let me click on plan your trip. Now here you can just give some overall idea. So let me search. Let's say, can you tell me the hotels in Dubai downtown from say 5th December to 10th December. Now, since all the backend has been very nicely handled by Anyten and you have created agents which are working, right? If I go and show you the travel agency, it is having different tools. So it is having this hotel tool as well, in where it can search via Google Hotel the query, check-in date, check-out date, all the things, and then get me the answers. So understand that how good it is. See, it has given me so many things. Now we can again ask Lovable to make it a little better, right? We can add the markdown support as well. So Millennium Central Downtown, it is giving me the price in INR as well because that is something which I have configured. So again, you will get all the templates. Make sure that you download that so you can test it out yourself. Then Hilton Garden, Grove Downtown, Palace Downtown, right? It is able to give me all the things. And since it is having the memory as well, I could just ask for, say, more options. And it is giving you the rating and all the part as well, right? So if I just show you the run quickly, let me go to execution and see, this is how the answer must have been provided. And the best part, again, I will just repeat, you don't have to write a single line of code. Doing the same via coding, it is very difficult and a cumbersome process. Here, we are able to do it very nicely. So see, all the different details are provided on which we can work. If you want, you can provide the amenities as well, right? So just make sure that again you download this template because here I have provided very much in detail prompts and everything, and it will be very helpful for you to understand. So we can see it in Markdown as well. And yes, then you will be able to get all the answers. Similarly, like let's say this one is working, right? It has provided more options as such. Let me go to back and say Gmail template writer. And yeah, let me ask it. So can you send an email to tech.mayank, that is my email.com, with subject hello and body, I am making my own AI startup. So let us use and try out the same. Again, the same thing. You can handle everything in the N8N as a backend layer. Your audience, your let's say overall clients, they don't have to worry about like how the N8N has been configured, whether how many nodes you have used, but you have to provide them the end-to-end solution. So see, it is being able to send me the full thing right in front of me, right? So when you showcase this to your client or let's say to anyone, just understand how nice it would be, right? So you can go back, ask Lovable now to do anything. I could search for any agent here, right? So see, Gmail template writer. Then yes, you can surely and easily include any pricing models here. So let me go to homepage and show you, right? We can have different overall pricing things as well, how it works, simple and transparent pricing, make sure that every page is kind of updated. And the best part is that how you can even have the stay updated part and trigger a overall newsletter via anytime. You can have a chat as well here. So you can have a chatbot here, which can also help you in making sure that it can answer user queries, right? So each and everything which was very difficult previously is now very helpful thanks to this connection, as well as thanks to making these agents in Unity. And this website, honestly, is something which is looking pretty nice. Seems like created by someone who is having an experience. And of course, you can work on making it a lot better over time. So this is where again all the things are kind of joining. We are able to create a proper backend and the front end. Your agents can be as complex as you like. So you can have a code commenter agent. You can have overall, let's say, a front end building agent. At the core, Lovable is also an agent which is just creating your overall front end for you, right? So it is also just writing the code in the iterations so that it can give you the answer. So yeah, pretty sure that this process as of now is clear. Now, like just showing you the result, that is not what I believe in. I feel that you should understand the process as well. And yes, if you are able to make very, very awesome agents, if you are able to make on N8N scalable and really helpful agents like WhatsApp marketing or Instagram, let's say DM automation, then there genuinely are people who will be happy to pay you for that. Now, once you have done all of this, everyone, now next what you can do, we have to go to Hostinger. So once you have purchased, let's say Hostinger, you can go on domains, right? So highly, highly suggested to take advantage of their Black Friday deal. In here, you can see that how I have a domain here, right? Now in this domain, I have the MyAIProduct.live as a domain. You can of course just see the options. The best part is that they provide you with a free domain once you purchase it. So in that 4,000 something, you are getting a free domain as well. So do hurry up if you do plan to use these services in future or were thinking of any other provider. Now, once you go on this My AI Product Live, everyone, then there are multiple different ways, right? So all these are also the things which we can change. But my idea or my overall thing is that I believe for the time being, we could just redirect it to Lovable. Now, do let me know in the comments if you would like me to show that how can you make or let's say have your app hosted onto your VPC or other things as well, right? So that it is scalable as well. So let's say as of now, Lovable is providing you this approach. We can also work on Hostinger only. Just as an example, I will show you how I have a VPS here. In this VPS, we can make sure that we get this whole code. So it's getting a little bit technical, but I'm pretty sure all of you will be able to understand that once I do that. But yes, that is also something which will be helpful in again starting your agency. It is not going to just start like that, right? You have to understand few things. So I can get this code, then I can host it onto my own overall machine and power the same. For the time being, what you can do, you can go on this redirect and make sure that you just say that, hey, redirect this particular link to my website, and it will be able to do the same. Like it takes one or I guess couple of hours, and finally you will be able to see that how it is happening. And believe me, if you want to understand, right, if you want to make sure that how exactly these things work, you have to understand about DNS, about security, about hosting, because that is how you provide the solution to the client, not by just creating these end-to-end workflows. Because your client, he will not care how these workflows are created, how difficult it is. He is only and only interested in the working prototype. And if you are able to provide him a scalable and something on its own domain which he can handle, then I think that is how you create end-to-end projects and can serve clients via your agency. So please make sure that you learn these things in depth. And if you would like me to teach them, please let me know in the comments as well. And I will cover each and everything, because that is actually how you run an agency, not via some clickbaity thumbnail or just providing those editing templates. Okay. So yeah, now once we have made it live, everyone, then we can just make sure that I search for my AI product dot live, and I could just click enter and we will be entering the same. Like it will be just making sure that via this link. Okay, so now again, tomorrow it can be hireagents.in, hireagents.ai. Okay, any name which you want. And that is how again you will be also showing that to investors or someone, right? That hey, this is my website. I have created so many nice agents which people can use. And generally you can get a very good funding. I would highly suggest that pick up a use case, right? Pick up a specific, let's say, industry, and create awesome agents for that on your N8N, and then showcase that easily with this. So that then it will be very, very helpful for overall selling of these agents as well. Now, the second I press enter, everyone, I am easily now just redirected to my website. So I will just show that again, my AI product.live. So this is a domain which I have got via, let's say, overall Hostinger. The second I click it, I have been redirected. Now, as I said, there are some steps for this as well, where you can get all of this code and host it onto your machine. Okay. So there we might have to use Docker, etc. But I feel that that is also something which even as a non-tech person now you should know. But yeah, now everything is working. So just come here, plan your trip. Maybe we can get a lot crafty, let's say family vacation in Europe. So your agent should also be pretty good with this. So backend should be pretty good and handle everything. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that it should be able to give us the answer. And once it does provide us with the answer, we can make sure. So see, it has given us the full answer. And in this way, you can just genuinely create some nice things, right? So it is asking for you for more details, which I think is an awesome way of working on it. So flight search tips, hotel search tips, right? Here's some good generous suggestion. So you can see that how it is right now also working in a very nice manner. And you can again just provide it all the details and make this a little bit better in terms of the UI, like how the message is coming. We can make it supported of overall markdown. And finally, your overall website is ready, which can scale up to $1 million SaaS without any live, without anything. If you create an agent like this LinkedIn agent, WhatsApp business agent, some calendar scheduling, Twitter or X agent, these agents are something which company and the individual need. And then the world is generally your oyster. So great then everyone. I hope you all are easily able to understand all the steps in this. Now I have made sure to explain you the architecture, why the newest N8N update gets very nice sync with Lovable, and how you can actually create an end-to-end website with your own domain as well. Please make sure that you also check out Hostinger because they are running an awesome Black Friday sale on other products as well. Use my coupon code in the description and you will get an extra discount. Along with that, make sure that you are understanding these things in depth because I honestly believe that you can make really awesome products now without a team, without any experience of coding, and sell the same in the market. With that, please make sure that you like this video, share the same with your friends because we have actually built a like $1 million SaaS idea in under 30 minutes. And do subscribe to my channel because I keep on pushing this new and awesome content on my channel weekly basis so that I'm able to teach you AI with code, with no code, so that you are ahead in this world in the AI race. So with that, everyone, now let's meet in the next video. Thanks a lot. Do make sure that you subscribe and check out Hostinger overall in my description. Thank you.